Hey Year 10s, it's good to see you all. I'm a bit sad that not everyone was already here. Most of my 10s were already here by this point. My other 10s, that is, ones that actually care about me. I feel so sad. Oh, dearie me. Oh. Do we have sound? Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal. I feel like Atty has been hacked. Anyone else feel like that? Feel like Atty has been hacked? Yeah, definitely. Who else do I have? Got Sophia, got Dom, got Sophia, got Dominic. Who else? Hao Ping, Atia, Amani, Tiffany, I think it's Tiffany, yeah, Sophia. Who else? Got miles away. Mel, Laura, Atia. Missing, got Hao Ping. Missing Caitlin, Kayla, and Zach. That's what I'm missing. Caitlin. Who's Ted Bolton? I don't know. Let's search Ted Bolton. That's quite funny. I do find that very entertaining. Caitlin's in the house. Just missing Zach and Kayla now, guys. That's it. Zach and Kayla. We are 2 minutes in. 2 minutes into the lesson. Yeah. Boom. Come on, Kayla. Come on, Zach. Where are you? There's Zach. Sup, Zach? I know that Kayla has been having issues. Anyone want to message her for me? You're very much appreciated. Our marker is missing, and then add it when she arrives. Figure skating commentator who is known as being very nice. Oh, there you go. Right, guys. Today's lesson is right, you guys watched the organic lesson from last lesson. So you guys picked up the families, the homologous series. What a posh way of saying families. Yeah. Okay, now I'm on my lesser laptop today since my other one's going through an update. So, better not do that yet. Really managed you guys finish. So we are going to continue. So today's lesson is on naming. Let's share the screen. Oh, it's a big face. Share screen. Share. Let's get rid of me. Get rid of me. Hello. There we go. We're up and running. Right. Okay, let's see how this little laptop gets on today. The other one's been having, you see that it's just slower. So today's lesson is organic. Do you know what? Maybe I can I crank this up? I bet it's already maxed out. It's already maxed out, you see. It does struggle, but this is organics lesson 2. And we're doing nomenclature. Nomenclature. Look at that. It really does struggle. Wow. I'd love to know how to make it quicker, but I don't think I can. I might be able to. Oh no, keyboard's coming up. Really is struggling. If I, oh blimey, it really is running. See, when it's doing all this, really struggling. Let's do, oh, I had no idea how to actually turn the camera off. I did actually. See if I can have a go at this. System, maybe devices, don't know. Let's try the system. Let's see if I can turn this off. What I'm trying to do, guys, by the way, I'm trying to actually just system info. I feel like me broadcasting all this information is not the best idea. Device manager. See, it's only at 1.1. I really wish I could just, get it to go quicker. What I'm trying to do is, by the way, guys, I'm just trying to turn off the camera. That's what I'm trying to do. Wow, look how long this is taking. It's really, really oh, no way. That will populate in a minute. It's just going that slowly. Wow. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Not responding. Wowza. That's hilarious. It's just, wow. This i5 just really, really struggles. I was hoping to turn the camera off. Maybe that's just not going to happen. Oh, there we go. So if I just turn like that camera there, if I just double click that and then turn it off, device, and go disable device. Do you want to disable it? Yes. There we go. It might, if I do that, it might just give me a little bit more performance. Let's see how we get on with that. Right, because what's it doing is it's running in the background without it being even needed. So learning objectives, guys, see, it is quicker. Learning objectives, I need you guys to know and understand IUPAC. IUPAC. By the way, I've just given this lesson to my other class, but I'm going to do yours differently to what I did with theirs. So it's always nice to experiment with how to teach certain things. And IUPAC, and this is otherwise known as the naming system. Organic naming system, although they did actually come up with the naming system for inorganic as well. It's just nice to actually know. Yeah, and then I need you guys to be able to name organics. Name molecules. That's it. That's my entire lesson today. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we just need to talk about IUPAC. So IUPAC, well, it might be helpful if I actually do that in. So IUPAC. That's all I'm doing is say we have imposters. Imposters? What? Tupac. Yeah, infiltrators. Why do we have it? Oh, Ashley. Ashley's an infiltrator. She's not usually. Okay. Yeah, and Harris. What's different? That's interesting. I don't know whether or not. Hang on, no. Ashley's the infiltrator, I believe. Ashley, you're more than welcome to join. I'm giving a different lesson now. It's be interesting. Now, what IUPAC actually stands for, and I didn't tell the other class this, it stands for the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Isn't that cool? Now you don't need to know this. It's just cool to know it. Yeah, it's just a cool fact, isn't it? In it, lads. So we've got the IUPAC. Now, these people, this in fact, a group of chemists, who created the rules of naming compounds. Oh, it's running so much better now that I've turned the camera off. That's really interesting, naming compounds. So that's who these guys are. I'm going to put that in a nice spangly box. Woo, yeah. By the way, it's about 9 of them, 9 old guys. And yes, unfortunately, there's no females in this particular group. Also, Harris gave me the link. He was the original infiltrator. Ah, I see. Why didn't you tell us? I don't know why I didn't tell you, Ashley. I don't know. I honestly don't. It comes out differently every time, Ashley. That's why I teach. It's fun. Yeah. So the International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. And these are a group of chemists who created the rules for naming compounds. I like it. Okay. I disapprove of this group. Oh, wow. Ouch. Oh, you disapprove because there's no females on it. Lol. Yeah, it's old. It's made in the 1970s. Very sexist back in the day. It's made of about 9 old guys. Like about 5 years ago, like 3 of them died, and they were in like the 80s, and they got replaced with young in speech marks. Yeah, young people who were like in their 70s. It's hilarious. So the IUPAC. These guys came up with the naming system. So once we've got to that point, I just want to say before IUPAC brackets 1960s/70s, yeah, 1970s, chemicals were given common names. Now, common names are quite cool, and if you ever decide to go into chemistry, whatever industry you choose, you will have to learn certain common names. The people in industry really don't like using IUPAC because they're like, I had to learn the common names, so you have to learn them too. Just to give you some examples of this. So e.g., I'm going to give the same ones that I did in Ashley's. Oh, can I give any others? I probably can. Ones that you'd recognize. No, I can't. So vinegar, which is itself a common name, by the way, but not really used. Its common name is acetic acid. Vinegar, its common name is acetic acid, so this is common. Yeah. And then we now also have IUPAC of ethanoic acid. This is now IUPAC. IUPAC. Yep. So loads of chemicals used to have these common names. In fact, loads. I'm trying to think of the ones that I know. I do know some. Baking soda, soda lime. Oh, yeah, I've got to be careful there. Let's just go. Let's go for NaOH. Yeah. So this is one that Ashley hasn't seen. This sodium hydroxide, its common name was called caustic soda. I know, go figure, eh? Caustic soda is its common. Yeah. But its IUPAC is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is IUPAC. They also did the inorganic naming as well. Yeah, IUPAC, which is kind of cool. Trying to think of other ones. Lithium hydroxide. Yeah, its common name is Li. Yeah, this is common. And of course, now it's just lithium hydroxide. It's kind of nice to see. Can someone do me a favor? Can someone just quickly Google for me Li, Lye? Because the problem is, I think caustic soda commonly gets called Li as well. But I can't remember. Maybe I've made may have made an error there. Li, potassium hydroxide. Oh, maybe it's potassium. Oh, might be potassium hydroxide. Ah, no, have I made a mistake? Potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, but historically has been used for potassium hydroxide. Potassium hydroxide, KOH, is called Li. I knew I was going to make a mistake there. I don't often use the common names, so I'm having to really rummage around in my head to be able to get that. Oh, I do have some others. Sodium hydroxide, also known as Li, and caustic soda, inorganic compound with formula. Oh, darn it. But historically has been used for potassium hydroxide as well. Let's go for another one. Calcium hydroxide, yeah, otherwise known as slaked lime, now known, of course, as calcium hydroxide. Yeah, next, another one, calcium oxide, commonly known, this is common, yeah, commonly known as quicklime. Now, of course, calcium oxide. It's cool, that. Loads of common versus IUPAC. It's just nice for me to mention it and talk to you guys about this. It's always nice. Yeah? Okay. So now that we've kind of covered this whole idea of common versus IUPAC, what we now need to do is put this into an organic setting. Now, I'm doing this differently from the previous class. Yeah? Because what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to kind of give you guys all the rules and then see if we can piece it all together, taking it from a different spin this time. Because in fact, is Ashley still here? Ash, are you still here? It'd be interesting to know if you are. Okay, so rules for organic naming. I think Ashley's now gone, which is fair enough. Rules for organic naming. Right, rule number 1. Find longest carbon. Oh, she is. That's really cool. Okay, Ashley, this is going to be really interesting for you to see both lessons, see how different they are. Find longest carbon chain. Rule number 2, no, and this is now called what's called the stem. This is called the stem of the name. Yeah. Step number 2, ain or een. I'm doing this in a very different way to the way I did Ashley. Ain or een. And by the way, you do this via looking for your carbon-carbon double bond. Look for CC double bond. Carbon-carbon double bond. I'll show you. I'm doing this very differently. Oh, restart to install the newest Windows features. Restart tonight. Okay, right, next. Ain or een, I like it. So what I'm going to do is, no, I'm just going to do what I said. I'm going to give you all the rules. Step number 3, find attachments. I just think this is going to be really interesting to see how Ashley likes, whether or not, which one she prefers. Find attachments. Number 4, number attachments. Actually, technically it's find attachments. Then it's, find attachments. Okay, number attachments. Number attachments. Attachments, and then that's it. Then put together. 5, assemble. Organic name, assemble. Wow, did I really go there? I'm sorry. Wow, my laptop is slowly slowing down. Let's try that again. Assemble. Right, let's put this into practice. And I think this is going to be a very interesting way to do this. I will give you the list of the attachments. What about alphabetize? Oh, yeah. Yeah, assemble in alphabetical order. Yeah, fine. All right, Libby. Whatever. Okay, so let's build some. Now, we're going to start off easy and steadily get harder and make some nota benes along the way. That's the way that we're going to do this. So those rules are going to be really handy to have nearby. But as I said, I'm going to base this entire lesson off questions. Okay, so question number 1. Let's start off really easy. So let's start off with this guy. Now, there's a couple of rules I'm just going to reinforce. Yeah, my other laptop is so much better than this one. It's just quicker. It's so much better now that I turn the camera off, though. Okay, so this is question number 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to run all our rules. So number 1, find your longest chain. Yeah, so step number 1, longest chain. 2 carbons. Tick. Done. Step number 2, ain or een. Now, the way that this is where we now need to pick up a nota bene. So the nota bene, which I'm going to put in red, yeah, the nota bene is if you have C double bond C, then een. Yeah. If not, then ain. Okay, so in this case, it's a single bond. I'm going to do that in green. Right, so that means I've now got those 2 pieces and we can now build this. Yeah, step number 3. So by the way, let's do each bit. Number 1 is I've got 2 carbons. And 2 carbons is eth. Now I'm going to do this in a second. This is where Ashley's lesson is so different. And the next thing is it now gets an ain ending. Should do that in green. Have a bit of consistency, Mr. Duncan. Why not? Yeah. So this now becomes an ain. Now at this point, I'm now going to run number 3. Find attachments. Now the great thing is there are no attachments. Hydrogens are the only ones that are classed as a non-attachment. So this means no attachments, which means I'm done. I just have to put this together. Yeah, that brings us to an end of our process. And what this now becomes is, I'll color code it again, eth, and then in green, ain. And there's my name of my organic compound. Now, at this point, I'm going to talk about the eth. Yeah, this is where all these nota benes are going to constantly be appearing. Yeah, next nota bene. Next nota bene. Going to do this one in red as well. Okay, so nota bene. So this is where we now need to name all of our carbon lengths. So if ... if 1 carbon, I'm actually going to level off. If 1 carbon, Yeah, and it looks like this. Then you get the name meth, ... Yeah, if you have 2 carbons, this is where I'm going to stagger it so it makes it, oh, actually, no, I won't. I'm just going to separate it a bit more. 2 carbons, I get eth. That's what we've just seen. Yeah, this is the stem name, by the way. Next, if you get 3 carbons, I'm just going to get rid of the H's for now. This is now prop, ... 4 carbons in a row, we now get bute, ... Yeah. Now, after that, it becomes a whole lot easier. I'm just going to make all of these things vanish. Yeah. It just makes things a bit more consistent. There you go. So now, if you now get, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons. These ones, guys, you've got to learn. And it's, of course, the reason being is the names don't really follow any particular rules. So what about if you get 5 carbons? So 5 carbons, now we drop into maths. Bent, ... 6, can anyone tell me what they reckon 6 is going to be for maths? On the chat, please. 7, I'm hoping you're putting all of these in your notes as well. 8, I draw everything, I write every note with you guys. And you know I do that because I see the value in it. I like it. Well done, thank you, Hao Ping. Thank you, Lara. We've got hex. What's 7? Lynn's almost there, but not quite right. It's hept, ... Hex, ... Well done, Hao Ping. Well done, Dom. Oct. What about 9? You guys have to be able to name up to 10 at GCSE. 9. Non. It's actually non, not nonna. Just non. You can have nonine. Yeah. And then what's 10? This is where I need to move over this way. 10 carbons in a chain. After that, you don't need to know any further at GCSE. Is deck. Well done, you guys have it. I like it. I should capitalize my N and my D. You know, it's just, oh no, I haven't actually kept consistency across any of it, have I? Okay, so at this point, you realize the first 4 are the only ones of any complexity. So this bit, you guys need to learn. Please learn this bit. In reality, you only need the first 4 because the rest of them's easy. Right. So now this is where my lesson's going to continue to deviate from what Ashley was doing. Yeah. So let's now we're going to evolve this into question number 2. I'm going to change to black. Question number 2. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to steadily increase the difficulty of these. I'm now going to ask you guys to run for me this one. So on the chat, please give me the name. All of these are hydrogens. All of them. Hydrogens don't really appear in the name at all. So on the chat, please. Question number 3. Notice I'm changing. I like it. Thank you, Hao Ping. Thank you, Lara. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Ryan. Great job. First of all, step number 1, longest chain is a but. Yeah, it's a butte, this one, guys. It's a beauty. It's not a beauty, it's actually a butane. Then they're all carbon-carbon single bonds, which means I'm now butane. Well done, guys, for getting that one. Next one, I like it. So the next one, 3 carbons long. But this time, we see a double. So this now picks up a name. Prop literally means 3 carbons. And then ene tells us CC double bond. Yeah, propene seems reasonable. Prop with an ene. I like it. Thanks, Zach. Butane was correct for the previous one. Well done. Butane and propene. Cool. So everyone's thinking, I'm on this. Let's now up the difficulty. Question number 4. Question number 4. Okay. Can everyone now name this one, please? I'm even being really good and drawing all my hydrogens. Wow. It's not like me. Everyone name this one, please. It's purely a trick. I'm just trying to trick you. That's it. Don't overthink it. Well done, Lara. She saw through it first. Ryan, you've gone completely and utterly bonkers. Yeah, it's butane still. It makes absolutely no difference. Find your longest chain. So the fact that the chain is bent makes absolutely no difference. Well done, Zach. Well done, Dom. Well done, Caitlin. Still butane. It's still in a line. There's still carbon-carbon single bonds, which means it is still butane. No difference. Right. We're going to continue to deviate from Ashley's lesson. Right, next one. Right, this is where Ashley's going, ooh, not seen this one yet. This is new for Ashley. Ashley's just had this same lesson, but it was very different. I'm going to do a slightly different focus on this one, you see. How does the name tell you how many double bonds there are, like propene? Right, Zach, great. Can I just point out, Zach, I'm so proud of you for asking that, because no one else did in the previous question, in the previous lesson. What you now have to assume, Zach, is at GCSE that there's only one. I love the fact that I've got Libby and Lara who can both already name this. And in fact, Lara has given the A-level answer. Well done. So let's build this. The first thing to do is, what is your longest chain? The longest chain that you can make is 3. You can't get to 4. I have to break the chain. I could go this way if I wanted. That's okay. Or I could even go this way if I wanted. But I can't make 4. I can only get 3. What that means is I'm going to now delete those lines. And, whoa, delete those lines. And I'm going to stick with this guy. Yeah, there's 3 carbons here. That means it is based on prop. Find your longest chain. Why is this class so smart? Because I taught them in year 9. That's why, Ashley. It's not your fault, Ashley. I taught them this in year 9. I taught them way beyond what they needed at year 9. And you'll know all the ones I taught last year are ahead of the curve. So this is prop. The next thing is it an ane or an ene? And what you do is you find your longest chain and you decide, well, the green lines mean there are only single bonds. This is based on propene. So we have done step 1. Step 1 was find the longest chain. We've done it. Step 2, ane or ene. We've done it. We can tick it. Now here, this is the first time you've now seen step 3, attachments. We now have an attachment. And this attachment is a carbon chain. This is where Ashley's lesson is completely gone now at this point, guys. I did a very different lesson for them. Yeah, it's the placement of the attachment. Yes, that's correct. Well done, Libby. Lara even. So this attachment that we now come across, so this is the first time we're seeing an attachment. Yeah, this attachment is called an alkyl attachment. It's actually called an alkyl branch is what this is called. Now, the reason why it's called an alkyl branch is because it's part of the organic name. Now, it's made, this branch, this attachment, has 1 carbon in it. Now, what that means is we've already got that rule from the previous one. It's a meth. Yeah, it's a meth. So this is a 1 carbon attachment, which means it is a meth. Now, the problem is you can't just have meth propane. It doesn't work. You need to make them roll. You need to make them join together. And the way that they did that is to add the "-ile". Now, this "-ile" literally means branch. If you see "-ile", it means branch. That there, "-ile" means branch. You'll see it later on. So this is and by the way, and this attachment, the alkyl attachment, is called a prefix. What that means is it goes first. Yeah. So this now becomes attachment. Step 3 is a methyl branch. Step number 4 is number it. Yeah, we now need to number where the branch is. Yeah, and this branch on the main chain is on carbon number 2. Now, people are going to say, which carbon did you count from? In this case, it made no difference. We're going to see that in a minute. So this becomes 2 methyl. This now becomes step 4, number 2 methyl. And yes, you separate the numbers and the letters with a dash. This now becomes a final answer, and we're done at this point because there's no alphabetical needed. The alphabetical is only for multiple attachments. Yeah, so this now becomes, and I'm going to redraw it, this now becomes And by the way, this, I promise you this gets quicker. I'm not going to, can I just not bother with my H's? Yeah, this becomes 2-methyl. Let me show you where that comes from. That comes from here. 2-methyl propane. You don't separate any letters, no gap, no dash, no attachment, no separation, no nothing. So that bit there comes from him. So this is 2-methyl propane. Right, guys? Now, I promise you, I know this seems really complicated. It really isn't. After a while, it is a language. I promise you, by the end of this lesson, you'll feel loads better with it. Let's go for question number 4. Right, let's go for this one. Right. Okay, guys, can I have everyone on the chat, please? Take your time. Don't rush. Can you pause the video and have a go? Is it question 6, is it? Thanks. Yeah, sorry, helping. Everyone have a go at naming it. Pause the video, have a go. Okay, step 1. Hi, Donna. Nice to see you. Oh, Dana's one of my A-level students. Have you come along to do some naming, Dana? Are you just bored? You're bored, aren't you, Dana? So we've got memories. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, yeah, but Dana, you're so far along now. Like, you're looking at this and thinking, God, see, Dana will be able to name this in her sleep, you see. Dana's good. She's a good chemist. And it's lovely to see you, Dana. So, okay, let's build it. Number 1, stage 1, longest chain. If you wanted, you could have alternatively picked that if you prefer. Yeah, 2-methylbutane. Lara has now come up with an answer. Well done, Lara, and it is correct. Well done. So, pick the longest chain. I always like to choose the straight one. It's easier. So, it's based on a bute because there's 4 in it. 4 bute means 4 carbons. The next thing, is it an ane or an ene? So we look at the carbons in the longest chain, and it's an ane. So I can say this now becomes butane. And this is carbon-carbon single bonds only. Now find your attachment. There's my attachment. The attachment contains a carbon. What that means is this now becomes, and it contains 1 carbon. It's a meth. Meth means 1 carbon. And now we know it's a branch, so we gain the aisle. Now, wait, Mr. Duncan, for the methyl propane, isn't the 2 unnecessary because the only place it could otherwise be, Libby, right, Libby, Dana will reinforce this. It is far better. You will get penalized if you don't put in a number that is required, but you'll never get penalized for putting in a number that is not necessary, as long as the number is correct. I always teach Libby, my rule is you put every number there. Just put it in. Dana agrees. Thanks, Dana. So this is a methyl. So this, and now we need to number it. What carbon is it on? It's on carbon number 2. Now, students are going to say, could I not count from the other direction? You wouldn't count from the other direction, because if you did that, it would be on carbon number 3. And there's an easier way to make it smaller. So then the next rule is you've got to make the number as low as possible. Yeah, so this now becomes 2-methyl. Right, now put it together. Final answer, 2-methyl butane. Okay, year 10s, how are you finding this? You coping? I know it sounds complicated. It'll get easier, I promise. Yeah, I promise it'll get easier. Are you ready for the next one? Question number 7. Question number 7. Okay, are we ready? Stick me, all the sticks. These are just hydrogens now. Now, I'm deliberately trying to trick you guys. Deliberately trying to trap you. Don't worry. Right. Obviously, all the rest are H's. I'm sorry if that really frustrates you. Girls will want to put them in or not. Boys don't really care. In your exam, you have to put them. So this one, stage number 1. Pause the video. Have a go. Stage number 1, find your longest chain. It was a trap. Yeah, the longest chain, the fact that it's bent makes no difference. Yeah, methyl pentane. Caitlin, well done, Caitlin. It was a really good effort. Where's your number? But it was a really good effort, though, Caitlin. You're on it. Well done, Lara. Gets quicker, doesn't it? Caitlin, well done. First on the chat there. Just be nice to put in that number. So it is based on pent. Next, is there any double bonds? Nope. They are all carbon-carbon singles. So this is based on an ane. So this is pentane. Now we find our attachment. And the attachment is a methyl. This is a methyl attachment. And it's on carbon number 3. So this becomes, well done, Lara, 3-methyl pentane. It's nice. It's called a branched alkane. Right, well done, guys. I hope you're keeping up. I know it's tricky. It will get easier. It always does. It always gets easier the more you do. You ready for the next one? Okay, next one. Question number 8. Now, all I'm doing, what would a not methyl branch look like, Dom? Great question. I was just about to give you one, Dom. What about this guy? What about this guy? Stick me. Have to show my sticks, but not the H's. I'm just, all the rest are H's. Wait, Mr. Duncan, what would an alkene branched be called? I'm coming to it. Okay, Libby, do that in a second. Do that number 9. Yeah? Right, so Dom, find your longest chain. It's still 5. I could have gone this way if I'd wanted, by the way. Makes no difference. Won't make any difference in my naming. Yeah? There, look at how Ping, he's on this. Check it out. I love it. Caitlin, well done. Oh, look at this. This is otherwise known as outstanding progress. Well done, guys. Great job. Wow, and you're building it fast. Building it fast. Ashley, well done. Yeah, so we've got 5 in a row. It's still a pent. It is all carbon-carbon single bonds, which means it's an ane. We now have a branch, and it has 2 carbons in it. This is an ethyl. Yl means branch. Yeah, branch, and I need to number it. Carbon 1, 2, and 3. This is a 3-ethyl. Final name, 3,3-ethyl pentane. Isn't that cool? Yeah, you guys on it? Look at that. Well done, guys. Really impressed. Solid answers. Right. Okay, now let's go to Libby's. Okay, so Q9. So let's go for this guy. Libby, would you like to offer your name? All the rest are H's. I'm actually going to show these ones. Don't quite know why I'm doing it for that one. It's because it has the double. It's nice just to show that where everything is. Libby, would you like to have a go at the name, please? Don't overthink it. You run the same rules you always do. I'm literally going to do the rules with no saying. Libby, Dom, Dom, you went for Pent. Pent's 5, remember? Hao Ping, well done. Lara, well done. Ooh. Sorry. No sorry needed. Right, guys, well done. So, longest chain is prop. I now see the carbon-carbon double bond, so it becomes an ene. Now, by the way, 2-methylpropene, well done, Zach, outstanding. Yeah, next thing, I have a branch. It's a methyl. I need to number it. It's on carbon number 2. That becomes 2-methyl propene. Okay. Okay, guys. I was think about the acronym Mr. Edmondson punches Basman. Yes, absolutely. And you picked up the P as pent. Very normal that, Dom. I need to actually come up with an acronym which has prop in it, actually has the prop, the pro. So it needs to be like Mr. Edmondson pro basketball player. That'd work because it has the pro in it, the prop, to help remind you of the P. That's probably better. I have another one in my head and I really shouldn't say it. Next. Let's keep going. Right. Okay, guys, these are going to steadily get harder. Are you ready for the next one? Right. So with this in mind, at the moment, we've come across alkyl branches. Right, now I'm going to give you this one. So if I give you this, I'm going to ask you all to name it, please. Can everyone name it? Give me the name underneath it. I don't know why I'm drawing all the H's. Don't know why, but I am. Notice I'm counting every one of them very carefully. Donna, are you still there or have you left me? Oh, but there's a problem, isn't there, year 10? There's a problem. Oh, hey, Donna. Donna, can you please give me the full name of that one, please? Of this one. Impress me, Donna. Right, guys, can I just point out, this is one of the hardest names, and Donna has give me the, no, Donna, give me the next one. Right, Donna has got this picture on the screen right there wrong. Donna, can you fix it, please? There's an error. Come on. Guys, I'm not going to teach you this bit. This is extension into AS Unit 2. Donna has forgotten it because it's a very easy thing to forget. It's because it's taught as a tack-on. I actually know what? I might actually change the way I do that from now on in A-level. I'm just going to teach you how to name alkenes properly. Yes, Donna, you've got it wrong. That's correct, Donna. You got the first one right. You got the second one wrong. Isn't that funny? Now, by the way, Donna has given you the GCSE answer. She's actually given you the AS Unit 1 answer, is actually what she's just given you, by the way. But, Lara, do you have to put the 1 in? Yes, you do. Donna is still confused. Donna, you might want to think about geometrical isomerism, please. Donna's, anyway. So, the problem is, if we were just to run our rules, we realize that both of these, exactly, Donna, exactly, both of these would be butene. Now, at GCSE, this is actually allowed. They don't care. Well done. Thank you, Donna. Z-butene. Well done. That's correct. Thank you, Donna. So easy to forget it, isn't it? It's just nice to do that reminder for you, Donna, since you happen to be here. But these guys at GCSE, this is allowed. But at A-level, it's not. The reason being is they are different. What we now need to do is number the ene. And the ene is between carbons 1 and 2. You always pick the lowest number in organics. So this now becomes but 1-ene. There we go. But 1-ene. And this one now becomes, this one has the carbon-carbon double bond. Oh, come on, computer. It really is. It's still better. Yeah, this now has the carbon-carbon double bond between carbons 2 and 3. So I'd pick the lowest number. This is but 2-ene. Is everyone in my year 10 classroom okay with this concept? Are you ready for your questions? This is a fun game, innit? I'm enjoying myself. Okay, what question are we up to? Are we up to number 10 yet? I feel like we should be on number 10. Yeah, number 10. Woo! Q10. Are you ready? Right, okay, guys. Let's go for this one. Can I just have the name of this one, please? Everybody name it. There we go. But what's the Z? Haoping, that's for a very different lesson. Don't worry. That's, if you want me to tell you, I will happily give you a call after this lesson finishes and I'll teach you it. Happily, just to show you. Only take me about 10 minutes. So can everyone on the chat please now name this one? Yes, Haoping's on it. See, it gets easier. The more you do this, the quicker it gets. Look at this. Caitlin, Lara, Lynn, outstanding. Dom, outstanding. Well done. What was it? Is it big? Oh, well done, guys. Look at that. Really happy with that. This is pent. Let's color code this. Pent, longest chain. Yeah, 5 carbons in a row. Next thing. Oh, I spot the double bond, but I now need to number it. Libby, Pantene. Oh dear, Pantene. You're talking about the shampoo, aren't you? Yeah. So this now becomes pent 1-ene because it's between carbons number 1 and 2. Mr. D, if I call Haoping to explain Z. Oh, sorry, I just got a message off somebody. That was weird. Sorry, hang on, guys. Hang on. I'm running out of time. I realize this. I shouldn't even be looking at this. If you call Haoping to explain, could you call me too? Yeah, of course I'm happy to, of course. Pentwanine. Right, are you ready for the next one? These are steadily getting harder, folks. Right, check this out. Number 11. Impress me, year 10. Impress me. Go. Impress me. Come on, guys. Really, really impress me. Come on. Go, go, go. Impress me. Impress me. Come on, first person on the chat. Come on, who's going to get in first? Come on. Come on. Yeah, Haoping, well done. Laura, well done. Anyone else? I love the fact that both of you have forgotten the dash between the 1 and the een. I think that's hilarious. Thank you, Lynn. First person to get it absolutely spot on with the dashes in the right place. 2-methyl butene is absolutely spot on. Well done, guys. 4 in a row. Right, so it becomes a but. Yeah, so it becomes a but. Then we go, it's an een. We need to number it. Yeah, so that becomes a but-1-ene. Next thing, attachments. It's got a methyl branch on number 2. So this is 2-methyl. 2-methyl but-1-ene. Well done to those 3 people on the chat. Good job. A nice solid response there. Are you ready for the next one? Right. Okay, guys. Question number 12. Every time I'm adding another bit. Number 12. Okay. What about this guy? Ooh, that's going to throw people off, innit? Innit, lads? So what about this one? I'm adding in another rule here, guys. I'm sorry about that. It's just part and parcel of it. I promised you it gets easier. Dana, are you super impressed with my 10s? Aren't they absolutely? By the time I finish with this topic with them, Dana, they're going to be able to name organics to A-level standard. I'm just going to teach them all the families. I may as well. Why not? Oh, check out Libby. Okay, Libby's good. Libby knows. Better than me when I was doing it. But Dana, I've been teaching these guys from year 9. Like, it's just, look at you guys. Lara, oops, no space. Well done, guys. I'm impressed. For those people who haven't had these extra bits from me, first step, longest chain is 3. It's based on prop. Prop means 3. The next thing is in that prop is only carbon-carbon sigil bonds. So it's based on propane. The next thing is I have got 2 branches. So that's there 2. How do you say 2 methyls? It's a methyl branch, but there's 2. How do you say 2 methyls? And the answer is you say dimethyl. Di means 2 in chemistry. Yeah, I have 2 methyl branches. Now we need to number both of them. And they are both on carbon number 2. So it is 2, 2 dimethyl. So the final answer, 2, 2, dimethyl propane. There we go. Did everyone follow? Oh, it's not over yet. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, now that we've picked up that one, we're now going to pick up a nota bene. We're not done. I know it was 2 books ago. We didn't have him in year 8. No, you didn't. I think you actually told us in year 8. I think I possibly did, Libby, very briefly. It wouldn't have been a normal lesson, though, because I didn't teach. I only taught year 8 little bits and pieces. Nota bene. Right. So, di means do. I'm going to make my writing bigger here, folks. Notice, by the way, no capitals. Yeah. Di means, I just said no capitals. Die means 2. Try means 3. 3. Tetra. Tetra means 4. Then you have penta, hexa, hepta, octa, nona, deca, but you only need to ever go up to 4. I mean, to be fair, you don't even have to do this at GCSE anyway. I'm just doing it because it's fun. So, are you ready for question 13? Are you ready? Ashley's like, wow, this is so different to my lesson. Number 13, are you ready? Are you ready? Donna! Donna! Off you go, folks. Name it for me. Impress me, year 10. Impress me. You see, having those foundations from year 9 makes such a big difference. It really does. Donna, you know what I want. Properly, please. By the way, guys, ignore Dana's question. Dana's question is ever so slightly different from yours. Just give me the name of that, folks. Impress me. 2,3-dimethylbutyrene. Check you guys out. Laura and Hao Ping just knocked that out the park. I forgot the dash again. I know you did. It's really funny. Well done, guys. I'm super impressed. Well done, Dana. The E is correct. 2,3-dimethylbutyrene from Lynn. Well done. I love that. Libby, same here. That's brilliant. Well done. This is longest chain. Same process. It never ends. It's based on a bute. Yeah. Next, is it an ane or an ene? It's got a double. Yeah. So, and it's on carbon number 2. Yeah. So this is a bute 2-ene. Then you say, what attachments are there? There are 2 methyl attachments. This is a dimethyl. This is a dimethyl butyrene. Now we need to number it on 2 and carbon 3, and we're done. Why does it change from a Z to an E? Dom, don't ask it, because it's different sides. No, Donna, don't give them any of that. I don't want them to know. It's definitely not what I want to give them. That's so, God, no, it's definitely not a good idea. I just think it's just adding a level of complexity, Donna, that this is complex enough, and we've only done one family at the minute. Right, are we ready for the next one? Oh, God, it's the end of the lesson. Ah! Right, guys, well done. I am super pleased with that. What that now means is, oh, come on, hang on, StreamYard, bring it back. Yay! Right, guys, oh, my camera's been disabled. Of course it has. Oh, no. I'd have to get all the way through to fix that. Guys, if you say too much, then Mr. Duncan falls down the wormhole for A2 Chem. Yeah, do you know what, Lynn? I'm never going to get that far. I've been watching this now. I have too much bio to do. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry, Ashley. You've had a double hour of chem as well. It's kind of cute that you've done that. I really like that. Guys, I'll love you and leave you. I'm not going to turn on the camera. I'll do it in my laptop in a minute. But I'll see you guys next lesson. I will set you the homework of naming branched alkanes and kenes. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao. But it's fun to know.